Good evening, members of the council, and thank you for this opportunity to speak. My name is Joe Vargas. I'm a retired captain from the Anaheim Police Department. But more importantly, I am the eldest son of Officer Jose Vargas from the Santa Ana Police Department, who proudly served the city for many years. I'm here to support the renaming of the Police Activities Building in his honor. It is indeed an honor not only for him, but for my entire family. If you know his story, he came from Jalisco, Mexico at 15 years old because his father had died. He had to support his siblings, and despite multiple deportations, because he wasn't a very smart 15-year-old back then, his hope and tenacity never wavered. He eventually settled in Orange County as a field worker. At 25, he was working for a trash company. He was told if he spoke better English, he could become a foreman. He spent his nights at Anaheim High School learning English in ESL classes. He loved school so much, he attended Fullerton College at night and dreamed of becoming a police officer. He had achieved this dream at 33 years old, joining the Stanton Police Department before Chief Ray Davis convinced him to come to the city of Santa Ana, whose demographics were radically changing back then. My father's outreach to the Latino community was revolutionary. He was the first recorded Hispanic affairs officer in the United States. And he was recognized for this by the International Association of Chiefs of Police as one of the outstanding officers of the year in the United States for that year. In 1988, amongst the many things he was doing while still being employed here, he joined in a lawsuit to ensure people would not be targeted while they voted when a group of people hired security guards in order to intimidate Latino voters from voting. Again, my father had a lot of courage. He wasn't easily intimidated. After his retirement, he continued to serve the community as the host of ¿Qué pasa con José on local TV channels, and he was a regular columnist in local Spanish language newspapers. Sadly, my father was stricken with Parkinson's disease and lost his ability to speak. He passed away in 2013, but his memorial service was attended by hundreds of people, mostly people that he had reached out and helped over the years here in Santa Ana. Why does this matter today even more than ever? My father was a great cop because he was a great human being. He understood the importance of helping those with no voice and those who could not help themselves. In today's climate, when immigrants are often demonized, naming this building after him sends a powerful message. Immigrants aren't caricatures portrayed into divisive rhetoric today. They are hardworking people, contributing through sweat and determination to build better lives for themselves and others. Our family is deeply honored that people still remember him to this day. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. At this time, before we go into the consent calendar, we are going to bring forward item 25, which is Mayor Pro Tem's item. Go ahead, Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you very much. Tonight I'm going to propose to rename the McFadden or the Center Police Athletic Activity League Center and name it the Jose Vargas POW Center. The POW Center was built to create trust between law enforcement and youth through mentorship, athletics, and community engagement. Naming it the Jose Vargas would honor a man whose life exemplified compassion and deep commitment to Santa Ana's working class families, especially its undocumented community. Jose came here, undocumented youth, at 15. He worked as a trash collector. He went to high school at night and he earned his high school diploma. He studied science police science at Fullerton College. He was hired by Stanton, and within a year, he was Officer of the Year. By 1975, he joined the Santa Ana Police Department. There, he became the first Hispanic affairs officer and earned national recognition as a top 10 police officers in America by the International Association of Chiefs of Police. Over the course of his career, he received more than 50 awards, 400 commendations. Jose Vargas is known as the best police hire in the county. He's been a champion for an undocumented community as well. He never forgot his roots. He's been deported more than a dozen times before securing his residency. He had stated openly, they, undocumented people, are my own people. I know what it's like to be hungry, to be chased by Border Patrol. He lived the experience and its unmatched credibility with undocumented residents who turned to him not only for policing matters, but also for help with navigating life. During the 80s, he supported the undocumented community through the process of getting their citizenship. Some even asked him to testify to their long-term residency. When employment fraudsters targeted immigrant workers, Vargas used his media connections to shut down scams and return the stolen money. Jose Vargas reached immigrants directly through radio programs, newspaper columns, and television appearances, teaching families about their rights and warning them of exploitation. He had a show on cable show, ¿Qué pasa con Jose Vargas? He continued his work after his retirement. Jose Vargas spoke up at an Anaheim council against having an immigration officer at their jail. He took in an undocumented stranger to live with them for 4 months because he had nowhere to go. He never stopped. After he retired, he never stopped serving. He continued to educate immigrants about their rights, providing resources for working families, and consult with police departments to improve their relations with communities. His compassion extended to his personal life. He even took family members and strangers into his house. He's remembered as the most respected officers, not just for enforcing law, but for protecting, mentoring, and uplifting those who are most vulnerable, especially Latino families seeking dignity and opportunity. His legacy is in his work, but also in his family. His son, Joe, 2 of his sons went on to be police officers. 2 of his grandchildren went on to be police officers. I work with his daughter, Jeanette Vargas, who gave so much to children at Valley High School, severely disabled children, where she would raise funds to get them to field trips and to take them to prom and pay for prom and get them all dolled up and the kids into suits. His legacy is not only his work, but his family, and that's why I call the McFadden Powell Center, the Jose Vargas Powell Center. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem, and I'll be supporting your item with my comments in a few. Councilman Penalosa.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I just want to thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Vasquez, for bringing this item forward. The story of Officer Jose Vargas is one that is shared by millions across this country. Millions that today are being illegally targeted by our federal government. And he represents everything that all of us up here have fought against, and everything that we aspire to be as leaders and neighborhood leaders in people like Jose Vargas. I want to thank his family for coming here, his son for coming here to speak tonight in support of this. I unfortunately didn't get a chance to meet Mr. Jose Vargas, but I am just fully supportive. And thank you, City Manager. If whenever we bring this back, I would hope that we invite the family and we make it an official ceremony to unveil that name. Very well deserved. That's it, Madam Mayor. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you, Councilman Penalosa. Councilmember Hernandez.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I want to thank my colleague, Mayor Pro Tem Benjamin Vasquez. I had the honor of working with Jeanette Vargas during my time at the Labor Federation in 2012. And I am very proud of this officer's legacy. He is an officer that broke barriers for people during a time where we were systemically, intentionally kept out of police departments. Mr. Vargas, not only did he, break barriers, but he went on to be one of the best examples of law enforcement and public service. This is somebody that also, has a family that is serving the city of Santa Ana, and they proudly, wear their heart on their sleeve. One of the things that I really love about Mr. Vargas's legacy is how proud he was of his culture. But he never forgot about the privilege that he had to be an American by choice. And that was a motto and a quote that was on his truck, was that he was American by choice. And so although he was Mexican by birth, he never forgot about his roots. And that is what being a Chicano is about. And so I want to highlight that officers like Jose Vargas not only moved our city forward, they moved the country forward. Thank you.
So I'll close out the comments, and then it looks like there's support from everybody up here. So Mayor Pro Tem, thank you for bringing this forward. So my family and the Vargas family have known each other a very long time. Joe, it's so good to see you. I hope you are enjoying retirement from Anaheim Police Department. Where did he go? Is he still here? I think he left, Mayor Pro Tem. Yes, so he left. And I also worked with his daughter, Jeanette, and I know his family very well through my family. And so I'm in total agreement with you. What a great name to give our PAL program here in the city of Santa Ana. And Chief, I'm so glad that we are doing that, Mr. City Manager, because, you know, as you said, Mayor Pro Tem, his sons are Anaheim police officers. And now their son, one of their sons is an Anaheim police officer. Jeanette worked, yes, with the severely disabled children in Valley High School. And I remember all the work that she did in her classrooms without any assistance from the school district. She was out there hustling and raising money for everything they needed. And that's just who she is, and that's in her blood. And I miss her dearly. She lives in Tennessee now with her daughter. And, you know, the family is remarkable. Like all of our families, you know, we have ups and downs, but guess what? What a great name to name the PAL Center. So I am honored to support your recommendation. Go ahead, Mr. Mayor Pro Tem, you can close out.
And thank you very much. This is really cool, naming the PAL Center after Jose Vargas, because Joe started a police activity league in Anaheim. And this is just awesome recognition of the legacy of the family. Thank you for all your support from the
Mr.
council.
City Manager, I think you got direction?
Yes, I have.
Okay, all right. And as the Mayor Pro Tem had indicated, please, or Councilman, I'm not sure who said it, make sure we invite the family. And if you need Jeanette's address in Tennessee, I have it.
We'll get it from the son, the brother.
All
Thank you.
right. Because I don't want anybody to think I'm playing favorites up here. Okay, let's go to the consent calendar.